So here's what I learned from doing this dopamine reset, as I like to call it, or if you prefer, dopamine detox. There were a few very interesting things. For example, I did not realize how exhausting it actually is to have this dopamine addiction. I was so fatigued during these past 10 days. Every now and then I would have like this extreme tiredness. And it was very, very interesting how calm my brain actually is without this dopamine addiction. It's quite wonderful. I love it. There was something else I also realized because on the last day I started doing some work and eased back into it. So I uploaded some of these videos and so on. And I'm just gonna check with my notes. So what I noticed is that even with a now lower dopamine level, I still feel hectic when I do normal tasks. And when I thought about it, it's normal. It's also part of the dopamine addiction. It's something I learned to feel, this hectic feeling of moving from one task to the next as quickly as possible. Because when I am on social media, when I use my phone in general with any kind of app, it's very often click, 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 really fast. And every single time I click on a button, whether it's a like button or whether I swipe, I get every single time a dopamine hit. So my brain is used to these really fast dopamine hits. And I realized that that's what makes me feel hectic in real life, because when you do a task in real life, it might take a while, it might take a few hours even. And I also noticed that I tend to want to do the short, quick tasks because I already know they will give me a quicker hit of dopamine. And I'm really focused on finishing something to the point that it's actually uncomfortable when a task takes longer. So that I sometimes might do a shitty job just to get it done. And this is not at all what I want to be like, what I like to do. But now that my dopamine levels are lower and now that I'm aware of it, I love that I know this. So I choose serotonin. Serotonin is joy in the moment. It's focusing on presence, and that's what I'm going to focus on in the future. And I'm very, very glad that I got to experience this for myself with my dopamine reset. All right. I hope this helps. Maybe it even inspires you. Have a great day.